Hello, and welcome back to episode of the Wrestling Show. God, it just got like super fucking dark. Hold up, let me find a light. How's that for not being super fucking dark? God, that battery needs changed. Might have to shoot this tomorrow. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Wrestling Show. Today, we are talking about wrestling and the blandness of it. I noticed something watching wrestling. I don't know if you guys have noticed this watching wrestling, but it is very bland. All the characters are the same, except for a noticeable few like Braun Strowman and Daniel Bryan, and those are all I can think of. Seriously, that's all I can think of. Brock Lesnar's different because he's Brock Lesnar and he's got Paul Heyman. And Paul Heyman's like, I'm Paul Heyman. Look at me, I'm fat, I'm a walrus. That's my Paul Heyman impression. Look at me, I'm fat, I'm a walrus. I cut my long hair off. He had long hair for like forever too. Anyways, all the characters are bland. All the faces joke around and kid around. All the heels like cheat and taunt. Though in wrestling games, it's good to taunt because you can get a boost no matter who you are. But that's how it is, and it's very bland. And if you think back on the 80s or the Attitude Era, when everybody fucking watched wrestling. Everybody watched in the 80s because it was Hulk Hogan and Jake the Snake and Macho Man Randy Savage. And in the Attitude Era, everybody watched wrestling because it was Stone Cold and The Rock and Triple H and Mick Foley, and everybody remembers Val Venus because he almost got his dick cut off. For those who don't remember Val Venus almost getting his dick cut off, you need to go back and watch Attitude Era Wrestling. They were characters, and they all had different motivations. They all acted differently. They all talked differently. They all were different. Hulk Hogan didn't act the same as Macho Man Randy Savage because Macho Man acted differently. Stone Cold Steve Austin drank beer and flipped people the bird. The Rock talked about himself in third person and didn't flip people the bird. So I think that's what we're missing nowadays is we need characters who aren't as bland can be. Now I'm not talking about King Corbin here because we're going to get into King Corbin here later. But these are characters who are all the same. It's like the writers can't write characters. They just write the same character over and over again. And that's just like bullshit to me. You can't write the same character over and over again unless you're writing a series of books focusing on the same character like J.K. Rowling did with Harry Potter, or Tolkien, I don't remember his first name, did with the Lord of the Rings characters, though they all changed over time. So we can't have the characters all act the same. We can't have Roman Reigns act like Seth Rollins, though he does. And we can't have Becky Lynch act like Seth Rollins, though she does. We need characters to act differently. Now, as for King Corbin, I have a nomination for him. I hereby nominate King Corbin, who now managed to get blander than he was. He was vanilla pudding. I don't know what he got to be now, but he is blander than vanilla pudding. I don't know what is blander than vanilla pudding, though he has found a way to get blander than vanilla pudding. So I hereby nominate King Corbin as the blandest thing in the universe. So if there was a way to nominate him for this, we need to nominate him for this. He is the blandest thing in the universe. So that's all I've got to say today.